Hello, everyone, and welcome in. So, the message we are channeling today will be your Mercury retrograde reading for the sign of Gemini. Now, in this message, we are going to look into that one thing that you may be avoiding at this time and what will help you to transmute that energy, what advice Spirit has to get through that. Okay. Now, if you want us to get straight through to the message, there will be timestamps below in the description box. For rules on how to receive tarot messages here on YouTube, please check below as well, especially if you're confused, guys. I've laid it all out down there. And for your full tarot scope, I recommend checking other placements in your chart for hidden messages, especially if the title calls to you. Now, before we jump into the energy, I'm going to clear the space and set the intention. During this time, I invite you to clear your own thoughts and set your own intentions by thinking of the specific person or asking a question that you have on your mind. So let's dive in. Spirit, guides, Archangel Uriel, Raphael, and Michael, I call upon you. Thank you for allowing the opportunity, clairvoyance, and insight to channel these messages. Please allow a clear message to come through to those who need it. Please protect me, the seeker in the space, from any negative entities. Thank you again, Spirit, guides, archangels. Amen. So let's dive right in here, Gemini, and see what we can see for your upcoming energy for this Mercury retrograde. Now, the retrograde has already started, but it will be going for the next 3 weeks. Retrogrades are a good time to sit, to pause, to contemplate. Most important message here for Gemini Spirit. What do my Gemini friends need to know? Please and thank you. Quiet your mind. Quiet your mind. So, what's being avoided at this time? Knight of Swords energy. How this is separating you from what you truly want. Seven of Wands. How is this impacting you moving forward? How can this come together? Where can you focus your energy? What sacrifices need to be made? And what to expect moving forward? Gemini, there is a particular person in your life, a particular opportunity, an idea that you have that's meant to come into your life and help you towards this outcome that you want, this 10 of Pentacles. It's like that long-term wealth, financial stability, abundance, okay? And I feel here, Gemini, this idea or this person, however this is resonating for you, that you are avoiding at this time, this Knight of Swords energy, okay? For some of you, this is an idea that you're kind of putting on the back burner, that you're disregarding at this time, and Spirit is trying to guide you to start cultivating this idea as soon as possible, but you're kind of putting this off. And I feel like this is intuitively. So intuitively, you get downloads about this idea all the time. You think about this, it pops into your mind, and then you make excuses on why that won't work. Now, for some of you, this is resonating as a person, okay? There's a particular person that's meant to be in your life, and I'm going to try and translate both messages here to cover the grounds. But for some of you, this is resonating as a particular person in your life that you're meant to have a future with, that something may have transpired between you and this person to cause you to want to have your wall up. This person is about to come back around. You may still have your wall up. You may still be defensive in regards to that relationship. but Spirit is asking you to pause, okay? Because there is this connection, this idea, this person, this thing that you're going back and forth about cultivating. It's meant to be in your life for a specific reason. So let's clarify, guys. Let's just get right to it. Now, again, if you find the messages helpful, resonating with your situation, please give it a thumbs up. Also, guys, if you like the vibe, how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's welcome here, and it does help to set intentions for future messages. So clarifying this Knight of Swords energy, we have the Ten of Swords in the reverse with the Two of Swords. I definitely feel here, Gemini, clarifying this Knight of Swords. For those of you that this is a particular person, this ending between the two of you was difficult. I do feel for those of you that this is resonating as a person, and this is a person that you walked away from because of lies, because of another person, a third-party situation. I feel like they've resolved that, but they haven't healed completely from that situation. Okay? If this is resonating as an idea, this is definitely a situation that has come up in your mind before, but it's been heavy on your mind recently. Okay? A lot of you that this is resonating, that idea, it's an idea for a business or an idea to advance you forward in a career, but maybe you don't have the money, or you don't have the time, or you don't think about any of that. What if this opportunity aligns perfectly, all ducks in a row to where you don't even have to think about it? Then what? Okay, so how is this separating you from what you truly desire, Gemini? And we're going to clarify this Seven of Wands. I feel like you have this high wall up around your heart. It's like you're closed off to doing anything different, closed off to trying anything new, closed off to seeing this from a different perspective. For those of you that this is a person, this person is about to come back around and apologize. For those of you that this is an idea, this idea is going to be so in your face that you're not going to be able to deny it any longer. Now, does that mean jump on it and move forward without hesitation? No. But start taking the steps. Baby steps are better than no steps. Start taking the right steps in the right direction, and you will start seeing how everything falls into place. I do feel here, Gemini, it's time to start putting yourself first. It's almost as if you are kind of walking on eggshells or trying to make other people comfortable by keeping yourself small. And with the Empress energy, this is telling me, Gemini, that you need to start standing in your power and putting yourself first. So let's clarify this Empress. For Gemini's energy and how this is impacting. I definitely feel here at times you may be cold, seem like you're cold-hearted to some people, but I feel here it's just what you've been through. You don't have to think about what if this is selfish? What if me putting myself first is selfish? Self-care, guys, is not selfish by any means. So that perspective, it's got to shift. You need to put yourself first. Okay, so how can this come together? What can you sacrifice? Where can you focus your time, attention, and energy? This Ten of Pentacles to me, guys, is this long-term vision. It's like retirement. It's like what you do when you're comfortably living. It's like you being financially stable, not having to worry about anything. Please clarify this Ten of Pentacles. Definitely feel like there is a need to focus on the future. Okay, if you are questioning a new beginning with another person, then pause. You don't have to rush into anything. But I will say, for those of you that this is resonating as a person, it's going to be hard for you to resist this new beginning because of the intensity of the connection. So what do you need to accept to move forward? I feel here, Gemini, that this idea is something that you're very passionate about, but it may be something that is like in the beginning phases of you learning, something along those lines. There's something that's holding you back from taking action. Trust the process. You can learn as you go. If you take action, you can take baby steps and learn along the way. If this is resonating as a person, this is definitely talking about accepting that this person isn't really going anywhere, no matter how difficult this may be. Okay? For those of you that this is the idea, this is something that you're always going to be gradually working towards perfecting. And at times it may come with ease, and at times it may feel extremely difficult. Both are okay. It's the path, it's your purpose. Okay? You guys, just because it's your purpose or it's your path, it doesn't mean it's just going to be easy peasy lemon squeezy all the time. There are still challenges that you're going to have to overcome. There are still lessons that need to be learned. We came here on this plane of existence to learn physical lessons. So let's dive in and learn them. Definitely feel like the outcome is a new opportunity, a new beginning. So whether this is this idea coming to fruition or this relationship coming to fruition, something here is coming to fruition. I do feel like you're up in the air about this. Yes. But it's okay to pause and wait and see. Pause and wait and see. Okay? That doesn't necessarily mean walk away. That means pause. Make sure you're still in alignment. See where this is headed. See where everything's going. And take action. Okay? I do feel like you are headed in the right direction when it comes to this idea, when it comes to this. And the reason why I say it's an idea is because that's the heaviest energy that's coming out. Okay? Yes, it could be a person. That's only the secondary message. This idea that you have is something that is destined, it's meant to be. But I definitely feel here, Gemini, it's going to take time to cultivate. And so you need to give it time. Let it come together naturally. So Gemini, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys, bringing this idea to fruition. So what are you kind of avoiding? You're avoiding taking action on this idea that you've been intuitively guided to take. Now, this could be an idea towards business. For some of you, this is a person. However, this is resonating. You're avoiding taking action, and Spirit is guiding you to take action, even if it's baby steps. So, Gemini, your whispers of healing message for your reading. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. If you're interested in a personal reading, the information on how to schedule is all linked below in the description box. And if you found the message is resonating and you're still here, let's give it a light bulb for the idea. Let's give it a couple emoji if it's a relationship. Your whispers of healing message here, Gemini, is boundaries. The message that comes with this card: strong boundaries are necessary for you. Decide what you do and don't want in your life. In regards to your healing, This is more practical than you might realize. If others are interfering with your well-being or impairing on your ability to care for yourself, take notice and make the needed changes. So that is so interesting how self-care definitely came up in this reading. It's definitely coming up here with the Oracle card as well. Gemini, there's a need here to get clear on the outcome and take action. That's what's coming out here. Some of you may be like questioning if this is the right decision, if it's the right time, if it's the right person. Spirit is telling you yes. Baby steps is better than no steps. Gemini. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. I hope the message was helpful, resonating with your situation, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste.